Hi everyone, this is Michelle, and I am going to do a short video tonight about the InControl device, hybrid artificial pancreas, that I am testing through UVA for JDRF. As you can see, right here is the artificial pancreas that I'm testing, and this right now is my blood sugar, which is 175. That is approximately 2 hours after I've eaten, so it's currently within range for the parameters that have been put into the system. And I thought I would walk through the various screens for you. So we'll just start at the top. Basically, there is this nice little green bar. This bar changes colors depending on where your blood sugar is. If it's within range, then you have a green bar. If it's rising or getting to that cautious level, it will turn yellow. And if it is extremely high, it goes to like a burnt orange / red color up here. And it gives you lots of wonderful messages underneath here. And I'm laughing because those messages, I think, can be somewhat snarky and a little bit funny, which I'll try to take some pictures of those and share with you later. But anyway, the actual CGM level is actually the smaller number down here. This larger number is what the artificial pancreas predicts that my blood sugar is going to be at any one time. These numbers don't always match like they are right now. I'm nice and level right now. So they do, once I either start falling or start going up, those numbers are different. And this bar will change based on what it's predicting that you are going to be. I've been on this device for over 8 weeks now. This is actually, I guess this is the 9th week. I just started the second section of the study. The first section was to wear this 24 hours, but only in closed loop at night. And the second part of this study will be 24-hour closed loop. There are several other sections, but we'll go over that part in other videos. Then back to the InControl. This right here is the line, basically indicating whether you're going up or down. I have a little bit of trouble with this line because it's not hugely predictive like the arrow is on your Dexcom. So I'm constantly flipping to the Dexcom to see exactly what my blood sugar is at any given time, because this arrow really, or this line really does not do it for me. Because it doesn't tell me where it's going right now. It tells me how it's been, but it doesn't tell me where it's going. So maybe if they could add an arrow to the end, I don't know. But that's basically your trend line. This little section with the circle is actually pretty cool. I didn't realize this until later, but these 3 little marks right there are actually your basal rate. So if you are dropping, you can see the trend on your basal rate. Either it's cutting it off or it's completely flat, meaning it's not giving you anything. So it's just a little indicator. So a little nice to have, telling you where your basal rate is. This next line tells you whether your CGM and your pump are connected. And then this toggle switch, the on-off, is if you turn it off, which I'll do right now, it asks me if I'm sure I want to switch to pump mode. Sure, I'll switch to pump mode. There, that's as easy as that. So right now, I would be getting basal rates based off of my pump. The pump would be controlling that entire thing. I would still be able to enter my carbs and bolus if I needed to through the device. Or I can turn it back on to closed loop. And there it turns back on. Okay, and then this last line down here is we have the monitoring section, the add input, and the more. And I'll go ahead and show you the monitoring for right now, but we'll do another video on the add input and more, because there's a lot under those screens. Okay, the monitoring piece shows you your trend line, of course. It also shows you bolus, which is this blue line. I also did a finger stick, which is that nice little number right there. And then right there is actually that gray line that's a little bit taller, is actually a correction that the InControl made. Here I can actually click on the little plate and I can see how many carbs that I entered, what date and time it was. So that's a nice item. And then this is the history graph. That's what we're looking right here, is the history graph. It's got time, it's got amounts, things of that nature. If you go to insulin history, it will give you all the history of the insulin that you've taken today, or the basal rates that have come through. Again, there's my meal bolus, and then the InControl had given me an extra amount earlier as a correction. There was the other meal bolus today at lunch, and there was breakfast. So it was really, this is really pretty nice to be able to see that this is the amount of insulin that I've had today, and this is the insulin on board currently right now. Okay, and as I said earlier, we'll do another video in a minute on the add input, but I did want to show you the screen, basically finger stick, hypo, meal, exercise, sleep, and add correction, and then comments, which is actually pretty useful. And then the more section has all the information about the devices and hypo and hyper checklist, things of that nature that are useful, and how to connect the devices and that type of thing. Okay, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you later.